Welcome back to the Black Star video. Today we're going to talk about the next bull cycle, my expectations, and what's going to happen in the next bull run. Let's talk about it. Let's get it. So the next bull cycle is going to be very interesting. It's going to be the bull cycle in which maybe regulation is actually introduced. Gary Gensler will calm down. The SEC will start to feather off because we'll have clear-cut regulation to see how crypto will be implemented within our ecosystem, our world, how we're going to be able to use this new technology in a new way to come forth to make our lives a lot better and in making our lives a lot richer as well. So let's talk about what my expectations are for the next bull cycle, and let's talk about it. Let's get it. So at the time of making this video, CoinMarketCap is recording Bitcoin at $39,414. It's not bad and it's not good, but it's not bad, right? Because the market's starting to drop a little bit. We're starting to see a little bit of downturn momentum, which is actually pretty normal. In all actuality, it's actually pretty good because we need some type of downturn momentum to make the cycle actually implode the way it needs to in a gradual state. We don't want something to go up too fast because that means that people are going to sell very fast as well. Let the cycle naturally mature as we need it to between now and 2025. So Ethereum is holding $2,000 even after the Shanghai upgrade. That is pretty good. We'll scroll down to Cardano. Cardano is holding up very well above 40 cents. That's also pretty good. If we do have some downturn momentum, maybe Bitcoin goes down to about 26,000, which also means that Ethereum and Cardano will lose some type of market share as well in value. So we'll probably expect Ethereum to go down to about maybe the mid 1800s and Cardano to stay within the high 39, 38 cents range. Let's see what happens in the near future. I don't expect more than that as a downturn, but you never know. This is crypto. You never know what's going to go, what's going to happen, and only time will tell. If we're in a bull cycle, we did hit the bottom, things should be on the uptrend and a more gradual uptrend than down. So looking at the Bitcoin fear and greed index, right now, no one's fearful. It's kind of midterm. I mean, we had some downturn, so of course it's going to be a little bit more fearful than it was the day prior. Yesterday was actually pretty good in the green, but we're still in the midst of separating ourselves from bearish to bullish. So we need some time. Let the cycle mature, like I said earlier, and things will go pretty good. But this is just another indication that we're on the borderline. Things are looking pretty good, starting to progress at a slow and steady pace, and we need that. That's going to be natural. We want a natural progression into a bull cycle. We don't want a speed and implosion because then things just go bad really fast, and we don't want that. We want a progressive, nice, easy cycle to really appreciate. So taking a snapshot of Cardano's history, just taking a brief look at it over the last year. Right now, the price of Cardano is 43 cents, which is nothing in comparison to where it was at just over a year ago, maybe two. It was $3.09, which is a big increase from where it was at back in 2019. It was 2 pennies. The fact that in the bear market is holding above the 20-cent mark in this whole time is impressive. So if we were to consider where Cardano was at 2 cents to where it went to at $3 and then try to make up where it can go later on, it's unfathomable. However, let's be realistic. Right now we have a market cap of $15 billion. There's a circulating supply of 35 billion Cardano coins with a max supply of 45 billion, right? So we're almost there at max supply, but there's a shitload of Cardano coins circulating within the ecosystem. So if Cardano hit $1, we have a $35 billion market cap. If Cardano hit $2, we have a $70 billion market cap. At 3, we had over $100 billion market cap. So we see a $6 Cardano, we had a $200 billion market cap. Let's take a look at CoinMarketCap real quick. Bitcoin's total market cap is $569 billion. Ethereum is at $247 billion. Can Cardano hit $6? Yes, it's extremely possible that Cardano would hit $6 again. Not again, but it can hit that and go above $3. But we have to be realistic on what kind of market cap that we're looking at for this bull run. If Cardano hits all the parameters and everything is going great, maybe we hit a $300 to $400 billion market cap. That'd give us a $9 to $12 Cardano. And I'm being very optimistic there. More realistic is to have a Cardano between $6 to $8. at top max at the next bull cycle. Cardano's ecosystem is still very, very young and very, very new. We need a massive implosion of funds coming into Cardano to get the type of market cap that everybody's talking about. Can Cardano in the near future or very far future become a $1 trillion market cap? 100% possible. But let's be realistic. What we expect in this bull cycle, don't get greedy. Understand where your limits are so that way you know when to take your profits. Now, I'm not giving you financial advice, but being realistic, looking at the numbers, hopefully we can get a $6 Cardano. Very realistic. Possible $9 to $12 Cardano. We might want to feather somewhere in between that and say maybe there's a possible $8 Cardano. Being very realistic. Again, this is just my opinion and my expectations in this next bull cycle. But if you buy Cardano now at 40-something cents and it increases to $3-4, you did very well. That's a 10x. Just consider, run the numbers just like I'm doing now. Math does not lie. Over expectations do lie to you. Hopium does lie to you. But the ideology that this can reach a realistic value is where you should shoot for and go from there. Again, I'm not giving you financial advice. It's just giving you my opinion on what I believe. All right, so let's take a look at this snapshot of Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is $29,400 at the time making this video with a market cap of $569 billion. Sorry, that's a lot. Its last market cap at the height of the bull cycle was 1.2 trillion. Can we triple or double that? Some people are saying even 10x. I mean, let's be realistic. Can we 10x a $1 trillion market cap? Yeah, huge amounts of money needs to come into this ecosystem. Massive amounts of money needs to come into the ecosystem for that. A $10 trillion market cap. Every investment vehicle is going to have its limitations. Is it possible that Bitcoin would hit a $3 trillion market cap? It is possible. Where's the money coming from is more so the question. I say we possibly double last market cap, come in at 2 trillion, maybe 2.4, 2.2, have a Bitcoin hit 100,000, a little over 100,000, 100% possible. Do we have a $200,000 Bitcoin in the next bull cycle? Highly unlikely. I don't believe so because I don't see where this money influx is going to come from. We would need a huge amount of investors into Bitcoin and believers. That means that strong regulation from the U.S. has to come through in favor of investing to these establishments, institutions. We need that. No other way. I don't see any other way Bitcoin does that without laws in place that give the financial institutions, investors, the opportunity to invest appropriately and safely. Without the current speculation and the barrage of lawsuits coming in from the SEC, but I do think that Bitcoin will go past all-time highs and hit somewhere around $70,000, maybe $80,000. That's my expectation. Is it possible to hit the $100,000? Is it possible that Bitcoin hits 100 grand? 100% in the next bull cycle, and things will get so much better for a lot of people. There'll be a lot of millionaires running around in the streets and celebrating. So just be realistic. What are you expecting in the next bull cycle? So let's talk about some other coins real quick besides Bitcoin and Cardano. I think there's going to be a couple coins that will make headway in the next bull cycle, but keep your expectations very realistic. So looking at this list on CoinMarketCap, of course, we know that Bitcoin, Ethereum, mother and father of crypto. Mother of all crypto is Bitcoin. Ethereum, father, children of smart contracts. That's the way I want to call it. We have the BNB coin, which is also a very strong favorite. XRP, if it wins the lawsuit, would make people millionaires as well. But after that, I believe its dust will settle quickly. The FedNow coin and IMF are making their own blockchains, which tackle what XRP is trying to do on a decentralized scale. So I think there's a problem with that. XRP needs to find a better use case than what it has right now. I know people are going to get upset with me for saying this. It's just my opinion. But if the IMF, which holds 190 different countries under its belt, and the Federal Reserve holds all the U.S. banks under its regulation, which system would you go with? IMF and Federal Reserve, or would you go with XRP? So you have to be realistic of what's going to happen in the near future, and that's all I'm trying to show you. So I'm a Cardano bull. I believe that Cardano bulls will enjoy the next bull run. Expectations for Cardano is very high. Again, my expectations for Polygon are very high. I do believe that Dogecoin will have its way in the next bull cycle. Solana can as well, as long as it gets its act together. Polkadot, very possible. Litecoin, very possible. Shiba Inu, Again, very possible they are making some type of headway. They're doing stuff to make things a lot better in the ecosystem. They're making DEXs, they're making metaverse, and so much more. There's a lot of stuff going on with Shiba Inu. It's possible that Shiba Inu makes a lot of headway in the next bull cycle. We'll go ahead with Avalanche and say Avalanche as well is a strong coin project, ecosystem, community. I believe that Avalanche possible 10x again from where it's at right now. Not financial advice, but I think that it will increase in value. And obviously Chainlink. I believe that Chainlink is going to be also very useful and vital in the next ecosystem of blockchains with Ethereum, smart contracts, decentralized finance, gaming, metaverse, everything. There's a good chance that a lot of things will implode in the next couple years. And Chainlinks for its Oracle services are going to be in huge demand. Now, there is a couple other coins and projects that I really do believe in, especially being built within the Cardano ecosystem. And I'll get into that in another video. I'm going to do them one by one and give my review, my expectations, my belief in the project, and just my straight opinion. Hopefully you'll value it and understand where I'm coming from and my honesty about it. And also know that I will declare that whether I invested in the coin or not. Whether I did invest in the coin or not is still my straight, honest opinion of the project. Not that I'm going to hold some type of biasness for it. I want to be honest with you so that way you have a better understanding and you can do your research into it and have your own viewpoint on what you think, whether something is worth it for you or not. However, this next bull cycle is going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be one of the last most imploding bull cycles or volatile bull cycles because once institutions get involved and there's regulation and laws that are in place to regulate this space, things will get a lot better for everybody. The volatility will start to slow down. It wouldn't be as volatile. We'll have some type of normalcy within crypto, which will get boring, obviously, but we'll still have projects being developed and ecosystems coming forth. Hopefully, we'll start seeing interoperability more in the near future and very creative and a new narrative that we'll all see as one, right? And it'll get more people to think independently, which is actually the focus of decentralization and blockchain, for you to be more responsible for your own, for you to manage your own, not to give it to a central authority to manage for you. So that way we have governance and independence of our own lives and our finances and even our information. The next step of blockchain and Web3 is for me and you. The expectations are high. They're coming. More people are starting to learn. Embrace it. Embrace it with all you can. Blockchain is here to stay. My expectations for the bull cycle in 2024 or 25 are very good. I believe that things will show that this ecosystem will manifest itself to be the leader in finance, identity, gaming, trustless systems that we don't need people that are giving us difficulties at these times. The central authorities telling us how we should and shouldn't get information and how they regulate our own information that they give back to us so we have to ask permission for. Things will change after 2025. So that's my piece in the matter on my expectations. I hope you get where I'm coming from with this, and you can take this video and play it a couple times if you need to. Get a better grasp of where you're going with blockchain or where you need to start off with blockchain, period, and move forward. Blockchain's here to stay. So thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. My name is Rich. I appreciate you. If you like the content, hit that like button. If you want to get notified every time I make a video, hit that bell notification. Black Star, light in the darkness. Peace.